Hey, Shalom. We are the brothers of Men of Valor coming out here another week to prophesy the downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great. It is written and described as in the scriptures. Hey, first and foremost, we want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'asher, Rakah, Wadash. All right, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well. Peace, love, salutations, blessings to the Lord's elect. All right, like I said, man, this is known biblically as Babylon the Great. You had three different types of Babylons, man. You had the Tower of Babel, okay, which was in the book of Genesis. You had the Neo-Babylonian Empire, which was, the Babylon that Daniel prophesied about, okay, which is modern-day Iraq. And then you have Babylon the Great, or Mystery Babylon, which is America, okay, the U.S. of A. All right, and the scriptures go back and forth, but mostly it harps on Babylon the Great, okay? And you know it's talking about Babylon the Great because it's talking about after the Neo-Babylonian Empire, man. All right, how it should be destroyed by fire. All right, it's not just talking about that landmass known as Iraq. It's gonna get destroyed as well in the Valley of Yehoshaphat, which is the Persian Gulf, you know. But hey, we're focusing on Babylon the Great, aka America. Now, Daniel, when you go into the book of Daniel, okay, he breaks down the different kingdoms that will be, in reign, all right, or that will be ruling, all right, in the time of the end. And moreoverly, okay, the USA of Babylon the Great is known as the fourth beast, all right, the revived Roman Empire, all right, because the fourth beast is the Roman Empire, okay, but then it had a deadly head wound, which was healed, okay, and came back in the Renaissance period as USA, man. Okay, so we're gonna go through Babylon. We're gonna go through Daniel, the 7th chapter. Okay, and then we're gonna let the Spirit take us from there, man. All right. So let's go to
This is Daniel, chapter 7 and 1.
Yeah.
In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed.
Yeah, now this is the Neo-Babylonian Empire that Daniel was currently inhabiting, man. All right.
Then he wrote the dream and told the sum of the matters. Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of the heaven strove upon the great sea.
That's right. And that great sea is talking about the Mediterranean Sea, man. All right.
And four great beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another.
That's right. So he's going to go into the four different kingdoms that will have a stronghold over the earth, okay, from the beginning to the end, and also going into the time that we're in right now. Because like I said, the fourth beast, okay, this is an extension of the fourth beast, aka the Roman Empire, okay, aka the dragon. Yep.
It says the first was like a lion and had eagle's wings.
And that's going into the Assyrian and Babylonian Empire. And the wings represent Assyria because it basically carried the Babylonian Empire, and every kingdom before it took different attributes and different things from the previous one, man. Okay, so basically Assyria started out first, and then from Assyria branched off Babylon the Great, known as the lion. Okay, and then yeah, we're gonna get into it.
It says, I beheld till the wings thereof were plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth and made stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given to it.
That's right. And after the wings were plucked, basically the fall of the Assyrian Empire. Okay, but then that the man that stood on his feet was the ruler of the Babylonian Empire, the Neo-Babylonian Empire, Nebuchadnezzar. Okay.
It says, and behold, another beast, a second like a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it, between the teeth of it, and they said thus unto it, arise, devour much flesh.
That's right. And that's talking about the Persian Empire, man. All right, the Medo-Persian Empire, but moreover the Persian Empire. Okay, and it was likened to a bear. Because of how aggressive they were and how they came and they was just wrecking shit with their military might, man. Okay, but And those three ribs represent, you know, the territories that he took over: Lydia, Babylon, and Egypt. But then also they came from the east, so it represents those three directions that they took over: the northern, the western, and the south. You know.
Verse 6. After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl. The beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given unto it.
That's right, and that's going into Alexander the Great, or Alexander, you know, because of how he took over the world. I think he took over the whole known world in like a matter of 12 years, man. Okay, and how does a leopard come in, man? That's why these scriptures are so beautiful, man. You know, you got to look at the attributes of the different animals that the Lord is likening these kingdoms to. So he's likening the Grecian Empire to a leopard. And if you look at leopards, like animals, man. I'm really intrigued by animals, so I do a little research. The leopard is a real swift hunter, man. All right, a leopard will get on you and kill you, and you know, basically impale your skull with his fangs before his teeth before you even know it, man. They're real swift hunters, man. Like it's a quick death with a leopard. Before you even know it, you're dead, and you in a tree somewhere, man. You know, because they're real swift hunters, man. All right, and they're likening Alexander. The Bible is likening Alexander the Great, okay, with a leopard, and also that's a representation of the Grecian Empire within itself. But the head of the Grecian Empire was Alexander the Great, okay. And you know a little bit about Alexander the Great. He actually reverenced the kings and the elders of Israel, man. All right, because the Lord was giving him basically certain dreams. So when the Israelites came, he didn't really treat us that bad, man. You know, even though he was a Crete, you know, but he didn't treat us that bad. He let us do our thing.
He just taxed us mostly.
He just taxed, exactly. But for the most part, he let us do our customs. He let us follow our law, statutes, commandments. All right, let us pray to our power. But that didn't switch, and that didn't become Hellenization until Antiochus Epiphanes came on the scene, man. All right, you can go to Maccabees, the first period. I mean, the first chapter, and you can read about that.
Verse 7. After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and had 10 horns.
That's right, and that's going into the Roman Empire, okay, but also going into the Babylonian Empire. I mean, the Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Because when NATO, you know, those 10 countries, okay, that start off and that was, you know what I'm saying, as the EU, okay. So you know, we got to get right.
It says, verse 7. After this I saw in the night visions, and beheld a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth, and that was one of Rome's their tools they use. What is it called? One of their metals that they use, that iron, man. It said, and strong exceedingly, and had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns.
And that's beautiful. I was just through the spirit, I was just gonna go into that, man. And those iron teeth represents his military might, because and it was diverse from others because of not only their military might and what they would use, you know, as their warfare. Okay, they used iron, and iron, you know, like it's not a precious metal like gold, silver, copper. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. All right, but it's the strongest out of all metals. And the first really civilization of the first empire to really utilize iron like that, okay, was the Roman Empire. All right, they had the strongest weapons. Okay, and you know that's what that iron teeth, because your teeth, the teeth when you know, going to the scriptures represent your might. Okay, when you look at an animal, most of the animals, their teeth is their might.
And they bite your ass.
They'll bite your ass.
And they ain't got no animals, don't got no guns and nothing.
Exactly. Look at a low level, look at a pit bull. What you scared of?
Yeah, the bite.
Getting bit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's with lions and all type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Spider.
Yeah, exactly. That's where they, you know, they can drive that poison into you, man.
Snake.
Yep. Yeah, it goes on, man.
Yeah, that bite.
Yep. So that bite represents their military might, their force. All right, and they used iron, and it was diverse from the others because not only the warfare that they was using, but also the way that they govern the earth.
Yep.
Now, I think it's in First Maccabees. I'm gonna try and find it myself, but basically the scriptures go about where the kings they started to set up, and basically they split their kingdoms. Okay, and you know, conventionally before the Roman Empire, you had just like one king.
Yeah.
But when the Roman Empire came around, what you had the Senate House, with I forgot close to like 100. All right, you got, you know, different seats of the house and stuff like that. So basically, and then you had a president, aka a Caesar, okay. But that's what made it more diverse than the other kingdoms, the way that they ran. And then look, America followed suit. All right, America got a Senate House, an actual Senate House, man. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't naming nothing else, man? That's how you know. And the Lord is making it plain that this is the Roman Empire all over again, man. All right, so, you know, you got a Senate House, you got Caesar, aka the president, okay?
You
got the Democrats and Republicans, which are the two horns talking about in Revelation, okay? And they spake as a dragon, all right, talking about legislators and stuff like that, you know? So, hey, this is the Roman Empire all over again, and it's going to fall in like fashion, but, you know, more drastically than the first Roman Empire, you know?
Verse 8, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom they were three of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things.
That's right. So that is talking about America, man. That little horn is going into America. All right, them three horns that were before thee, okay, that was plucked up, is talking about the three countries that pretty much had stake and property in America. Okay, the French, the Spanish, and the Brits, man. So that they all had wars with America for America because they all had stake in America. You had the Revolutionary War. You had the you know what I'm saying? I forgot what it's called. The war with the Brits. And you had the Spanish War, man. Okay, where the Spaniards came over here trying to fight for America. So that's them three, and those three are part of the seven. Okay, so it all links up, man. You know, and your biblical scholars ain't gonna be able to tell you this, man. All right, because the Concordash reveals this to us, man. You know.
Verse 9, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head, like the pure wool. His thrones was like the fiery flame, and his wheels burning as burning fire.
That's right. So Daniel is seeing a vision of the Heavenly Father on his throne, man. All right, and he's seeing at the end when all these thrones are cast down, when Yahushua comes back, all right, and he heaps those many crowns on his head. Let me get that real fast. All right, he said he had many crowns, man. All right, that's talking about when he comes back and he totally destroys not only Babylon the Great, but he conquers all of these kingdoms, man. All right.
Yeah, because Babylon the Great is like I said, you got that the 10 horns that's tied into with these other countries, man. All right. Not all of them, but the ones that's tied in with that NATO and EU, they all linked in and tied into Babylon the Great.
That's right. Hey, because Babylon the Great has the top say so when these NATO and EU countries meet up at their summits and stuff like that. All right, it can be everybody saying one thing, but then who got the last say so? America, man. So that's how you know this is Babylon the Great. All right, because it rules over all of these kingdoms, man. All right, they got the last say so out of all of these kingdoms, man. And they branched out of Great Britain, man. But the scriptures also say that your mother shall be sore confounded, aka, hey, Babylon the Great is gonna Great Britain, all right, is gonna forsake America in this Third World War, and especially gonna be everybody against America, man. You know. Here it is right here. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 12. his eyes were as a flame of fire, talking about Yahushua, and on his head were many crowns. Now, that don't mean that he's going to have 100 crowns, they leaning and stacking on top of each other. Now, this is talking about him having dominion over all of the rulerships of the earth, man. All right, and you got different kingdoms of the earth. You got the Chinese, they're their own kingdom. Australia's a kingdom. Germany, Russia. All right, you know, all of these are so-called kingdoms. Okay, and when Yahushua come back, he's gonna conquer all of them, man. And then all it's gonna be the kingdom of Yasharala. All right, and all of these lesser kingdoms that are right now in power, all right, they're gonna be under Yahushua's feet. All right, Yahushua, the 12, King David, the 12, and the other men, wherever they rank it. All right, Revelation 19:12 again. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his hair were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Okay, and that's talking about the ones, the elect, the ones that come, the ones that he's going to inscribe his name to, man. The ones that believe in Yahushua. Okay, those are the ones like himself. Okay, not just it's a new name that nobody knows. It's just nah, man. We got the names Yahweh, why Yahushua. Okay, yeah. Verse 13, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. So that's how you know it's talking about Yahushua. And his vesture dipped in blood, all right, talks about when he takes over all these kingdoms, and there's going to be so much bloodshed, man. All right? Hey, he's going to be in his power. His garment ain't even going to get dirty, but it's a metaphor. It's symbolism for how much bloodshed, how much death is going to be. It said blood should go into the horse's bridle, man. Hey, so you know what I'm saying? That's, come on, man. And if you look at the depth of the whole world, you imagine filling up the whole field. Man, it's crazy. Yeah. Verse 14, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And them armies represent the angels, but then also the elect, man. When the elect come down, that New Jerusalem coming down from heaven, adorned for their bride, man. Okay, and that white, those white robes representing purity, man. Being exalted from all sins, man. You know, being perfect. All right. So yeah, let's get back to that.
This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 10. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered to him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. Yeah. The judgment was set and the books were open.
That's right. Hey, man, you know, that's going into the angels, man. Hey, you can go into the book of Jude real fast. All right? Because it says he's coming back with 10,000 of his saints, man. All right? Now, saints represent also, you know, the elect, Israel, but, you know, it also refers to his angels, man. All right? Because there's so many angels. There's an innumerable amount of angels in the heavens. But they all gonna be on display in that day, man. Like, hey, the scriptures say one angel can destroy the earth, but the Lord's gonna do overkill. It's gonna be, man, just imagine that sight, man. And all of them in agreement and in concordance with Yahweh directly. You know what I'm saying? You know how much power that is, bro? Like, and the Lord is gonna show all that, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the book of Jude really fast. All right, to back that up. This is the book of Jude. Chapter 1, it's only one chapter, and I think it's around verse.
Because the angels are powerful, man. They're the ones that are holding those winds back from destruction, man.
That's right, bro.
One angel can take out everything.
Hey, this is the book of Jude, and verse 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these. So, you know, Enoch the seventh from Adam, who was translated into heaven, he came and he was preaching about Yahushua coming, man. All right, now it's in the garden, you know. So how much more, you know, right now, we're at the end of Esau's rulership, man. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints. Okay, and 10 represents, you know, perfection. Okay, so it's coming with the number of perfection in the thousands, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And the thousands to the Lord, you got thousands and thousands and thousands, and that could be millions, man. More than that, you know. Yeah, with 10,000, it says, verse 15, to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. So Yahweh Yahweh sent his only begotten son, Yahweh back with the host of heaven, 10,000s of his angels, man. All right, and also under them, okay, the elect, man, the 144,000, they come in the wreck shop, man. All right.
Verse 11. I beheld then, because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake, I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed and given to the burning flame.
Hey, that's right. Hey, that horn. All right. Hey, that horn is speaking great blasphemies, man. And how is it speaking great blasphemies? Through their legislation, man. Their legislative all right. Their legislations. All right. Hey, and that ultimate legislation, all right, is going to come in the form of a draconian law. Okay, you're going to have these draconian laws that's about to come back into effect, man. All right, you're going to be put to death for the slightest thing, man. You're going to be able to say that, call yourself a Hebrew Israelite. You're going to be able to, preach the scriptures, all right? Or you're going to be, hey, for any, man, you can cross the street wrong and get put to death, man. All right, and that draconian laws go back to Draco, which was an Athenian lawgiver, man. And he had very harsh punishments for the slightest laws, you know? And that's going to come back into full effect in these days, man. You know? And with the top legislation and the top law, you're going to have to take that sea hip, man, or get put to death. All right? So this devil's going to force you to take that sea hip or take that sea hip and die, all right, by, thermonuclear fire and the angel of the Lord, or get put to death by him. Okay? And you're going to have to choose, man. And you rather get put to death by Esau, man. Yeah, you get put to death by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It ain't going to be just a quick death, man. All right, it says, hey, that thing is going to burn forever, man. We're going to keep you burning like I always go through. It's going to be a spiritual burn, man. All right? It ain't going to be just a damn, you burn yourself on the oven. Nah, it's going to be, hey, Yahushua said, they're going to be cast out in the outer darkness, and there's going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. You're going to be crying, gnashing your teeth, praying that pain go away, but ain't no telling. The Lord said forever. And that's a time period. They ain't going to be forever. All right, but it's a time period, so ain't no telling how long the Lord gonna have you burning and weeping and gnashing your teeth, man. While the elect is rejoicing with Yahweh Shah and coming back, ready to come back down and wreck shop. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling how long that's gonna be. It's gonna feel like a turn to you or whoever it is. Lord willing, we don't be part of that number, man. You know.
Verse 12. As concerning the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and a time.
Yeah, so, hey, the Lord's going to, when he comes back, all of the kingdom's going to be his. Everything's going to be his, but you're going to have certain that escape. You're going to have certain that's going to get locked up, snatched in the chains, okay, and put right into slavery, man. Okay, and then all of the heathen are going into slavery. You're going to die and come right back into slavery. But you're going to have some that really just, hey, going to be in those, I was reading something the other day. Hey, man, they got something called the Cheyenne Mountain Complex. You ever heard of that? Basically, that's in Colorado or somewhere. But it's a Cheyenne Mountain Complex that the military got. Which basically, they done dug into the mountain, man. And it's big enough to house 1 million people, bro.
Damn, they got like their own little city.
Yeah, they got their own city in the mountains, bro.
Yeah.
And that's just what we know of. You can Google that.
Yeah.
All right, how much more these Rothschilds and these, they got millions of dollars, trillions of dollars, bro. And they know the Lord coming back. So they got cities,
everywhere, underground, in
mountains, under the sea.
I'm about to say under the sea.
That's why the scriptures say,
they try to go out of space.
So that's why the scriptures say,
You're gonna dig in the hill?
Yep, even though they dig in the hill, and they're gonna say, let the rocks fall upon us, man. To hide us from the face of the Lord. From the face of God and the face of the Lamb, man. They gonna wish they die, because it's gonna be so horrific, man. But they not. They gonna be what? Preserved for slavery. Preserved. The lives gonna be preserved for a life, just to get put into slavery. hey, call all y'all about show y'all shot, man. He's definitely not gonna get away with all this shit that he done done.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get away with all the wickedness, all the blasphemy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
That's right.
Putting Caesar Borgia as the image of Yahweh Shai.
Blasphemy of the Holy Spirit.
Blasphemy of the Holy Spirit.
Which is what the only and blasphemy of the Holy Spirit encompasses a lot of things, man. All right, hey, you take that see here, that's blasphemy of the Holy Spirit right there, because the scriptures say, take no God before man. Yeah. All right, and you putting that in you. Hey, that's basically you putting E as your God, man. The basis of men.
Touching the apple of the Lord's eye. All right, what you did to the Israelites through that hardcore slavery started with Egypt, man.
That's right.
All right.
That's right, bro.
Started with that slavery back in the Syrian Babylonian captivity, all the way into the transatlantic slave, Saharan slave trade, which I did to Gad and Reuben.
That's right.
All right. Hey, the Lord ain't gonna let the dumb elites get away with that, man.
Hell no. Nope.
Having us in this life now,
Having
this damn hamster wheel of a life we in now.
That's right, bro.
Can't even serve the Lord properly.
Right.
Hey, the Lord, hey, y'all ain't getting away with that, man.
Yeah.
They gonna get away. Nah.
You got Jake working 10, 12 hours a day, and then on top of that, you putting usury on them.
Yeah.
All right.
Get taxed before they even see that shit.
Right. You supposed to get paid every day for your wages, man. You supposed to go home with a check or go home with some money every day for your work. But no, you gotta wait 1 week, 2 weeks.
Some people's salary, that's what, twice a month.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you get taxed.
Yep.
And then they give you a part of your money back in tax season, and Jake think everything good.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
Well, that's heavy. The Lord ain't gonna let them slide, man.
Nah. And that's why we love our power so much, man, because hey, he didn't forget about us, man. You'll talk to the average Jake, and they defeated by Esau, man. They like, hey, the Lord that gave up on us, like that movie. You saw it, man.
I ain't see it yet.
Yeah, I ain't gonna give too much of it away, but that Jake that got branded. All right, Will Smith character was telling the man like, hey, the Lord gonna come get us. Hey, the Lord gonna get us. We gotta fight. We just gotta stay strong. Hey, that Jake was defeated. That Jake was sitting there, burnt up, and said, basically the Lord forgot about us, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. And hey, that's the mindset of the majority of the Jakes right now, man. So that's why you can't even talk to a Jake about the scriptures, man. You just gotta believe what you believe. Alright? And just have small talk with Jake, man. That's why I don't have talks about faith or talks about nothing with Jake, because it's gonna go the wrong way and they're gonna end up saying stuff that's gonna get you mad, that's gonna disrespect the Lord. Pretty much.
And they're gonna condemn themselves.
And they're gonna condemn themselves. So that's why it's like, alright, you know what I'm saying?
You better stop. Just stop before you fucking say something. Fucking blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, man.
Right. It says every idle word shall be accounted in that day.
Verse 13. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him.
Yep. Hey, so you know, you're gonna say, hey, it's gonna be a beautiful sight, man, but it's gonna be a dreadful sight to you heathen, man, and even to you Jakes, man. All right, just as Yahweh was dreadful when he just spoke. All right, when he came down from the mountain, and he was his voice was exceedingly terrible, and it was thunderous and everything like that. Just imagine when the skies crack and you ain't on the right hand side, because once some skies crack and them thermonuclear missiles get set off in the atmosphere, you got to be out of here, man. You got to have your spiritual body and be with the Lord in that in them chariots. For real. All right. Hey, the scriptures talk about a fathership. All right. El Apostle Tahar goes into it. It's gonna be one ship, man. All right. And if you think that's far-fetched, I just talked about the Cheyenne Mountain complex that houses, they say 1 million. It could be more than that. So you don't think the Lord got something that'll house 1 million? It ain't even it's 144,000 and a third remnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think he got a ship that can hold all his elect? Come on, dog. Esau got it. And they got everything off the inspiration of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, including your cars, man. You know?
It says, verse 14, and there was given him dominion and glory in the kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him.
That's right. So, hey, the Lord is going to have all of these nations serving him, man. And that's talking about the languages before everybody. Everybody's going to speak Hebrew in the kingdom. All right? That's talking about the ones right now that's speaking Chinese, speaking out there French, Spanish, yeah, whatever these diverse, these nations speak. Okay, hey, they're going to be under Yahweh Shah, man. All right, but in the kingdom, don't get it twisted. Ain't gonna be no French, that nasty ass language, man. So you got phlegm in your throat every time you speak with that shit, man. That ain't gonna be in the kingdom, man. We all gonna speak the Paleo Hebrew, man. You know, the pure tongue. You know.
It says his dominion is an everlasting dominion.
That's right.
Which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed.
That's right. So hey, you know, his kingdom is not gonna be destroyed. All right, and it's not gonna pass away. You know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All the other kingdoms that Daniel said that he seen has passed away.
That's right.
The lion, all right, the bear, all these kingdoms have passed away. But yeah, the Messiah kingdom is not going to pass away, man.
Right. This is gonna be an everlasting kingdom. This is gonna be forever.
Yep.
If you can't even wrap your your mind around what forever is, man. All right. Yep.
Verse 15, I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me.
Yep.
I came nearer to one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me know the interpretation of these things.
Yep. Hey, and they're gonna go into it, man. All right. And it's crazy how the scriptures can tell you verbatim what it is, and some people still can't get it.
They about to
They'll
tell you
right out.
Tell you right
this
here.
is the interpretation of the thing. This is talking about the kingdoms. This is talking about that. This is talking about that. And then you still got people that's lost, man. That's how you know the Rakako Dash is the only way that you can read this book. You know, understand it. Everybody can read it, but do you understand it?
The scriptures say it's plain unto the holy.
That's right.
Roughly paraphrasing, man.
Plain to the holy. Yeah.
Verse 17.
Yeah.
These great beasts which are four kings.
That's right. So that's talking about the four kingdoms of the earth, man.
Which shall rise out of the earth.
That's right. Which rose out of the earth, man. Okay. The Asian. I'm sorry. The Syrian Babylonian Empire, the Medo-Persian Empire, the Grecian Empire, and the Roman Empire. And like I said, this is an extension of the fourth beast, man. We're gonna get that next. I think that's in Revelation 17. The fourth, it is even of the fourth.
20 or something.
Yeah.
Wait, are you?
Oh no, go ahead, bro. I think it's almost done.
Verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah.
Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others, exceedingly dreadful, whose teeth were of iron and his nails of brass, which devoured, brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet.
That's right. So that's going. And why is it that Daniel is hearkening back on that fourth empire? Because that fourth empire was going to be what? Exceedingly terrible, exceedingly dreadful, because of its military might and the aggressiveness of how it took over the kingdoms of this earth, man. But then now, all right, we are in the revised Roman Empire. We're in that the fourth beast again, man. All right, the one that had his head wound healed, man. Deadly head wound healed.
Verse 20, and the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows.
Hey, and that's America, man. America's look is more stout than his fellows. This is the proudest nation ever. Okay? And you can even look at the inhabitants of America, man. Elder Apostle Gabar did a lesson. There was this American, and he was like, basically, when you see him, he had so much pride, bro. He was like, all of the countries can come together and America we're gonna destroy them. They love to say we're gonna destroy them all. Blah 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 blah. Man, come on, man. All right, Russia, man, come on, man. Russia alone can destroy America, but then Russia, China, you know what I'm saying? All of their allies. All right, you go to Ezekiel 38, and Iran gonna click up with them. All right, man, come on, man. That whole little northern come on, man. The Medes. Okay, the modern day Medes was that whole Russia, that whole land that Japheth used to occupy. Man, they gonna come together and they gonna destroy America, man. But these people are so proud. Hey, man, it's gonna be a devastating loss. Cause say you so proud and you think your fighter is the best in the world, but then they lose, they get knocked out in the first round. What you gonna cry? You gonna be like, somebody cheated. What happened? You gonna be making up all type of shit, man. All right. Read about what was it?
Verse 21. Daniel 7:21. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time that the saints possessed the kingdom.
That's right. So, hey, man, this country, this whole, they made war with us, man. All right, they're gonna make war with the saints, and ultimately they're gonna make war with Yahweh. Let me get that in 2nd Ezra 13th chapter. All right, because why you think they got a space force? Why you think they got you know what I'm saying? They got a space force, which is an extension of the Air Force, and the Air Force is an extension of the Navy. All right, but they've been working on this space force for a while, but they recently unveiled it when Trump, was in office, man.
Yeah, all right. Scripture tell you about the war in heaven.
Yep, and I'm gonna get into it.
Right.
So basically, them read it again.
Verse 22, until the Ancient of Days came, and the judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the same, hold on, let me go up. Verse 21, I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them. Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
Now, before the saints possess the kingdom, all right, it's going to be a big war, man. All right, but this war is not going to be, it ain't even going to be like a balanced war, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to totally destroy all Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the saints, the angels, and the elect, all right, are going to totally destroy and annihilate, decimate, the armies of Esau Edom, man, and of the whole world, because everybody's gonna be fighting against Yahushua and the angels. But here it go right here, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, and verse 5. After this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven, aka all around the world, all right, north, east, west, and south. From the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. All right, and the sea represents peoples. Okay, and Yahushua ain't coming out the damn Red Sea, the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I'm saying? He coming out of all of these people, man. He's gonna be the main one. Okay, and it says they came to subdue the man that came out of the sea. What is that? They're gonna try to stop Yahushua. All right, they're gonna try because they at least know this, man. That's why they got the bunkers, and then their flunkies, aka the militaries, they're gonna send them out to fight Yahushua while they hide in the bunkers. Y'all go get them. Shoot the planes at them.
That's crazy.
While they hide in the bunkers and hide in the space and wherever they try to go to, man. All right, but they're gonna get totally destroyed, like the scriptures say. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. This that fathership that he coming back on, man. All right, ain't no telling how big that thing is. When it was a while back, but NASA said, one of these, I think it was NASA. They said that they saw UFO or something that was in space that was bigger than the Earth.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
It was bigger than the Earth, bro.
It's crazy. That's what they saw, ain't it?
Yeah. Like, come on, man, it was bigger than the earth, man. You know how big.
And that was heavy that you said that, because I ain't really think of it like that.
Yeah.
That all the elect the Lord could have one that all the elect fit in.
Yeah.
It was always in my mind it's gonna be a lot of chariots beaming up the elect in the 144,000, but we don't know. It could be one fucking fathership, bro.
How was I even getting crowded and talking with the elect? You know what I'm saying? Getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah. You know that's very well a possibility. Speaking as a man, okay, because nobody knows really how it's gonna go down. Yeah, man. But I beheld the Lord. He had graded himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region, a place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. So he couldn't see. Just look in the sky, and the furthest you can look in every direction, he couldn't see where, you know what I'm saying, where it started from. It covered up everything, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, so hey, this is the fathership, man. All right, and this is the point right here. And after this, I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. So they gonna be shitting on themselves, man. They're gonna be so afraid. But look, the Lord's gonna have to put the spirit on him, just so that he can have some competition, man.
Make them fight.
Yeah, because if it was up to them, they'll just give up and be like, you know what, hey, y'all got it. They got it.
Or they'll try to say they Israelites and want to be the elect. They'll try to repent. We want to give a child.
Yeah. And then try to fight the military.
Yeah. I'm going to be on your side, Lord.
Yeah.
Lord, don't make them fight, man.
Yeah. Keep that same energy.
Yeah, this Revelation 12:7, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
That's right.
It says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven.
That's right. And they ain't talking about the spiritual heaven, man. Hey, you got three classifications of heavens, man. And this is talking about the atmosphere, the sky. You know what I'm saying? And all the way out to certain parts, the different spheres. I ain't leaving my mind right now, but it's like 8 different spheres. You know what I'm saying?
We know them as the first, second, and third heaven.
That's right.
They're gonna be fighting in the first, maybe even in the second. Might have like some, I don't know, because they do got satellites and shut up there. The Lord gonna have to destroy them, knock them satellites down. That's gonna knock down all their systems and stuff there.
They're gonna be fighting blind. They ain't gonna be able to see what anything get. The only thing they're gonna be able to see is gonna be like a one-on-one, like a whatever you can see.
Yeah. There ain't gonna be all the gauges and all that no more.
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he lifted slacking. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, man. So, hey, that's talking about the chariots of the Lord getting down, man. That concentrated fire coming out there, man. Hey, they more stronger than them thermonuclear missiles, man.
They can light work.
Yeah, that's pure energy, man. Pure fire from the Lord,
Verse 22, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down, and break it in pieces.
That's right. And this fourth kingdom, okay, is not talking about that Roman Empire that fell, okay, that already fell, but the current Roman Empire that we're in right now. Go to Revelation 13 real fast. Read at the top. Because it talks about, and that's how you know that it's talking about the Babylon the Great and not the Neo-Babylonian Empire which Daniel occupied, man. Okay? Because why would it talk about the Neo-Babylonian Empire, all right, the one that Daniel occupied in the book of Revelation? All right, Babylon who ought to be destroyed.
God, it's Revelation 13:1, and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
There you go, and that's the division that Daniel saw. Okay, and what John, John Revelator actually saw it was an actual beast. Okay, just like he actually saw an actual woman. All right, and that woman must have been bad. You know what I'm saying? Because he marveled at it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, this is an actual beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. He didn't understand what it was back then, but we have a full understanding now that it's talking about, you know what I'm saying, the NATO and the EU. Okay?
It said, and upon his horn 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy.
Yeah, you know, and this place is full of blasphemy, man. Okay, and the most ultimate blasphemous form is in this very same chapter, down at the 15th and 16th verse, man. All right? That karagma, that cracks.
Verse Daniel 7 and 24.
Oh, no, read that.
Okay. This Revelation 13 and 2, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him power and his seat and great authority.
That's right, and that dragon is talking about the Roman Empire, man. All right, hey, so hey, his power in this beast, and that's how you see at the end. Okay, that feet is the end of the thing. So, and that feet right there is talking about the Russians. All right, the Russians are gonna have a integral part in destroying Babylon the Great.
Verse 3, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death.
Hey, that head is talking about the Roman Empire. All right, the ancient Roman Empire. All right, because it burnt down and it you know, it was taken over. Ultimately, it was taken over by Jakes, man. All right, for about 1,000 years, I believe, man. So black people so-called took over Rome after the fall of, you know, the Caesars and everything like that.
Renaissance era. The Byzantine Empire, yeah, it's a lot.
No, that came after that.
Yeah. It was called the so-called Holy Roman Empire, but it wasn't holy. Just because Jakes, you know, was running it, that don't, you know, Judites and, you know, that don't mean it was holy. They still was wicked in there.
They was going off.
Yeah,
they just took over. He was just not in power.
Exactly. Hey, you know, going into John Hyrcanus, and I mean, well, no, that was John Hyrcanus was in the Maccabees, so like going into different seasons. Tiberius Caesar.
Yeah, all them.
Yeah, and all them boys. Yep.
It says, and I saw one of his heads that it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast.
That's right. So that, hey, and it's talking about the Roman Empire, which came and was revived in the Renaissance era, man. All right, that's when that deadly wound was healed in the Renaissance era, in the Renaissance era, man. All right, when he started to
come back in power.
That's right.
Came up out of the caves.
That's right.
After that 1,000 years of Jake rule.
That's right. That's the you know the fruition of this prophecy coming to pass, man. All right, and this is all documented history. You gotta know the history to know the mystery, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's what about 4 people.
I'll read this last verse.
Okay.
Verse 4, and they worshiped the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worshiped the beast, saying, who was like unto the beast, who was able to make war with him.
That's right. So they're basically worshiping the Roman Empire through America, man, because America is spiritually Rome, all right, spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt, but this is spiritual Rome coming back, okay, and it's utilizing, and it has the same power that the military back then had, okay, in this present day, okay. So-called America's military used to be top-notch, not no more, man. I think North Korea produced the most nuclear missiles in the last couple of years, man. Out of everybody. Little old North Korea. Now, who they getting their funding from? China. And who China getting their funding from? And who in cahoots with China? Russia. Now, so if they giving them all this, what you think Russia got up their sleeve, man? What you think Russia got in the clip, man?
Powering up their allies.
That's right. That's right. Powering up their allies because they want them pretty much on the same level as them.
That's them,
You know what I'm saying?
when they go to war.
That's right. When they go to war, hey, it's gonna be a full-fledged conglomerate, full-fledged machine, man. Okay. And then you know, and you got certain parts of the EU and certain parts of the NATO, where certain is weak, some are strong. And that's going into, what is that, Daniel, the second chapter? Part miry clay and part iron. The iron represents the stronger countries. All right, that miry clay represents the weaker countries, also the debt, but the weaker countries. And they're not even going to be able to hang, so they're going to get, you know what I'm saying, abandoned by the stronger countries. All right, and then look, now they split. All right, they're going to split, man. So, hey, this is what we're coming up on.
Well, back in Daniel 7:24, and the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings.
That's right. Hey, so the 10 kingdoms are already, you know what I'm saying, the 10 kingdoms are already, you know what I'm saying, ruled. All right, and just as we read in Daniel, them 3 kingdoms is already subdued, man. All right, and you know, them 3 kingdoms got subdued by the diverse beast from the other, which is the Roman Empire, the revised Roman Empire, aka America. You see how the scriptures line up, man? They talked about those same 3 that was in Daniel. You know? Come on, man. These scriptures is beautiful, man. That's why I line upon line, precept upon precept. That's it on Daniel.
Y'all read the rest. Verse 25, kind. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of time.
Yeah, so hey, man, you know, hey, these Edomites, they've been ruling in times, and then they've been you know, in captivity sometimes, man. All right, but right now they're in rulership. Okay, at the end of the world, it said that Esau will be ruling, man. What it say? Jacob shall be Esau shall be the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Right. Okay, so that's how we know what times we're in. The times of Esau ruling, which is the end, and Yahushua is going to come back, not only take down Eve's kingdom, but all of the heathens' kingdoms that are under it, man. You know, and we're gonna have an everlasting kingdom, man. All right, and so hey, we're gonna go into some Babylon the Great scripture, and then we're gonna let's go to Revelation 17.
It's Revelation 17:1. And there came out of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and taught with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
That's right. So that great whore that sitteth upon many waters is another code name for what? America. And America is sitting on all these waters, aka these nations, man. Okay? There is the top. All right, and that beast that it's sitting on is this NATO and EU. It's pet. All right, it's military might, along with all the you know, those European Union and NATO countries, man. You know.
Verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with wine of her fornication.
That's right. America has convoluted. America has polluted. All right, all of these nations, man. Okay, you got you got McDonald's all over the place, which is total trash, man. Hey, you know, mind you, they're better in certain places, man. All right, you know, you go to Japan, you know what I'm saying?
That meat probably real.
That's real cheese.
Yeah, you probably get yeah, you know, but you know, hey, they even building one in Dubai, man. They building one in Dubai. Just imagine what's gonna be on the menu in McDonald's in Dubai.
That shit gonna have
lamb on it. Lamb burger.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, lamb chops. With a side of potatoes, they fries. Yeah. Hey, but still though, you know, hey, that's how you know America has a stronghold. But more overly, the doctrines of America, all right, has basically polluted this whole earth, man. You go all over the world, all right. Hey, you look at Japan, man. For the most part, they women was in subjection, stuff like that. I mean, it's still a part of them is, but most of them, they want to be American so bad. You know what I'm saying? You see them with them little skirts and the little ponytails and shit.
Want to make an OnlyFans?
Yeah, making OnlyFans and shit. You know what I'm saying? With the anime and all that. Like, yeah, what y'all doing, man? You look cool. hey, what y'all do?
Verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Hey, now scarlet, represents royalty, man. Okay, so that scarlet covered beast. Okay, is these rich nations, of this of the NATO and the EU, man. All right, and they 7 heads and 10 horns because all right, now, brother. Hey, originally it started out with 7 nations of the EU, and it started out with 10 of NATO. Okay, but now it branched. I think it's 30, close to 30 of NATO. And I forgot how many of the EU, like 20 something. There's a lot of them now because they done branched out and separated.
It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication.
Yeah, it represents the decadence of America, man.
Yeah.
The decadence of all these kingdoms. All right, they have abundance of money, man. Got riches got for the sea. All right, you know what I'm saying?
And upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth.
That's right, and that's representing America, man.
Yep.
Our Mystery Babylon the Great.
Yep.
Okay, not talking about the Babylon of old, like I keep reverting back to, but it's talking about America Babylon the Great, man. And it's likened unto a whore. And also, hey, it says they should burn her with fire. So that's going to be the end result of Babylon the Great, man. Thermonuclear missile fire, totally destroying this place, man.
Verse 6, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh Shai. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And the angel said unto me, where didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carried her.
That's right. So look, this is he's about to tell you the mystery of the woman, man. All right, because like I said, John the Revelator didn't know what he was seeing. He actually saw a woman, saw a beast, saw those actual things, but he didn't get the interpretation in. He was like, wait, what is this? All right, but even though he was gonna say it, he didn't know it was talking about America back then, man. But now we know it's talking about America, and when John the Revelator, I think he would have likely back right now, so he knows, that what those interpretations that he had. He don't know that he's John the Revelator because it said there's no remembrance of former things. All right, so none of us know who we were in our past. That don't even matter. It matters if Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has the grace of mercy and the Kakwadash on you right now. You know what I'm saying? That's in his genealogy trying to figure out, I did this and did that. Nah, that's vain.
I'm Luke.
Yeah, that's vain.
I'm a nurse. Don't gotta be Luke. Said, I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carried her, which had the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition, and they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not and yet is.
We got to break that down, man, because it's so beautiful. It's coming back full circle. Start back at the top of that, bro.
Verse 8. The beast that thou sawest was and is not.
Okay, so it was, the Roman Empire, and it's not because by then the Roman Empire fell. Okay, so it's talking about the Roman Empire coming back, but it's when it came back, the name was called America, aka Babylon the Great. Because, like I said before, beating the dead horse, this is the reincarnation of the Roman Empire, spiritually. Okay.
God. It says, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit.
All right, and it ascended out of the bottomless pit. That's how the. All right, hey, when you go into the scriptures, man. All right, that pit represents Europe. Okay, that bottomless pit, because it talks about pits being land in the scriptures.
Yep.
Okay, but that bottomless pit, it has a lack of resources, man. That land over there is very dry. It doesn't really cultivate a lot of crops and stuff like that. Okay, So it's malnutrition. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that bottomless pit, and it says what? It shall come out of the bottomless pit. How was that deadly hell won't heal? In the Renaissance era. Alright? It says, hey, it should come out of the bottomless pit. You know what I'm saying? Esau came out that bottomless pit after that 1,000 years of what?
Yep.
After you know what I'm saying, 1,000 years when Yahushua had them in subjection.
Yep.
Alright?
Bound.
Yeah. You know, Septimius Severus, you know, whatever you want to say, but it's ultimately Yahushua that bound them up.
That's what it was. That says,
Yep.
That's the name I was thinking of. And go into perdition.
Yep, going to destruction, man.
Yep.
Okay, this is talking about the Babylonian Empire going into destruction, aka, you know, America getting totally destroyed. Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world.
Hey, and the ones that is not meant to get this, hey, all this shit gonna hit you like a ton of bricks, man.
Yep.
All right, you gonna be like, what?
Yep.
So this is Babylon? Hello. Y'all be sitting there while everything getting destroyed, while the thermonuclear missiles coming down. Lord gonna put all that goddamn knowledge in your head. The men, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. Okay, he gonna put all of that knowledge in you at one time, and you gonna be confused because death and destruction gonna be happening. Thermonuclear missiles gonna be destroying parts of the earth. It's gonna be earthquakes everywhere. You gonna be like, wait, hey, that's the ones that's not written in the book of life, you know. But y'all heard these words. All right, the Lord's gonna have it, you know, I always say through the Spirit that He's gonna replay it in your mind, you know, in those, in the minds of the ones that were scoffing, the ones that heard the brothers, okay, getting down and doing, you know, the street ministries and also the videos through the Spirit of power, how about Shem Yahushua, okay, and y'all gonna hear it perfectly, and then you're gonna be like, what? And then by that time, it's too late, man. You're gonna feel confusion, fear, anguish. You're gonna feel everything, man, before your ass get destroyed.
You're gonna be in took to see her.
Yep, for sure. And that's the icing on the cake.
It says, when they beheld the beast that was and is not and yet is.
See, and there it is. The beast that was, okay, the Roman Empire that was not when it fell, and the one that is the revised Roman Empire, aka America. There it goes, man.
It said, and here is the mind which hath wisdom.
Yep.
7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth.
Yep.
And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and one is, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
Yep.
And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition.
Now that's talking about the 7 kingdoms, man. Let me see if I got them. Germania Major, Minor, Spain, France, Germany. I mean, I already said Germany. Spain, France, Spain, France, Germania Major, Germania Minor, Britain. Okay.
Germany, your name?
Yeah, I said
But yeah, Germany, yeah.
You said the French?
You said French? No, you ain't said the French.
France. And one more.
Spain.
There you go. Those are the 7.
Yep.
Okay, but then rewind that part where it says it comes out of the one that continued for a short space is talking about Great Britain, because Great Britain ran for a short space. And it came.
It says, and when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
So it came, you know, Great Britain ran the world for a short little period, man. All right, right. The last kingdom that the Americans or the USA had to defeat to get, you know, these what you know as the United States of America, because they were colonies at first and they were properties of the British at first. So they continued for a short space, all right, and then they fell, okay, and they were the 7th, okay, because they were the last after what Spain. It was either French, I think it was the French. No, it was French. Either or, interchangeable. It was one of them, but you know that 7th is Great Britain, and then what?
It says, when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
Okay, for that short space, and then what?
And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and going to perdition.
There you go. So the 7th was Great Britain, and then America branched out of Great Britain, man, being the 8th. You can tell by the look at the flag, red, white, and blue with stars. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know. But the scriptures also say their mother shall be sore confounded. So they're going to forsake Great Britain is going to forsake America, aka Babylon the Great, when that time comes.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast.
That's NATO, and then that's why that's how you know what I'm saying? They're giving their military might, their resources all together as a conglomerate, man. All right, to be a beast, man. All right, but hey, the one that's ruler of the beast is what? America, Babylon the Great. So let's get a couple more, bro. Let's get
18.
Let's go to Isaiah 21 and 9 first. Yeah.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 21, verse 9, and behold, here cometh a chariot of men with a cup.
Say 21, Isaiah 21 and 9.
And behold, there cometh a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods he has broken unto the ground.
That's right. So, hey, man, Isaiah was going back and forth, but he was talking about Babylon the Great, man. All right, all of these idols are going to be confounded. What the scriptures say, we'll be sent to a land, okay, basically, we're paraphrasing, but we'll be sent to a land and serve gods of wood and stone that our fathers ain't even known, man. Okay, so everywhere you go, this place is littered with idols, man. This is a filthy damn cesspool of all of the nations. All right, but more overly, the main nations, man. All right, Babylon the Great, aka America, is known as Assyria. It's known as Nineveh. It's known as Edom. It's known as Basra.
Mount Seir.
It's got so many nicknames. Egypt, Sodom. Come on, man. It's a filthy damn combination, all culmination of all of the wicked, kingdoms in the past, man. That's why it's got to be destroyed. The Lord's going to knock out everyone, all of them at once, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, praise Yahweh, Yahshua. Yeah, let's go to Revelation 18 again. Need some water, bro?
Revelation 18 and 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory.
Let's talk about your house.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
That's right. So this place is going to be totally destroyed. It's going to be a wasteland. It's going to be a desert, man. All right, it's going to have nothing but, satyrs and, owls and all type of animals that dwell in the desert, man. Okay, foul animals, man, foul birds, and that's the end all be all of this place, man. Look at the whole landmass of the United States, man. It's so vast, man, but it's so wicked and it's so drenched with blood. Yahweh Shem Yahushua got to totally destroy this place, man.
Gotta destroy it.
And have it totally uninhabitable, man. All right, which is gonna, like I always say, man, it's gonna create the Lord's gonna create a bigger earth, because if this gonna be a whole desert, all right, the desert works in the ecosystem of the earth, man. It works, in concordance with the earth. So that's where you get your storms start over there, man. You know what I'm saying? They start as a windstorm, they come all the way down around the horn, around Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the Lord God destroyed so much Israelite blood in its land, so it can't be cleansed but by the blood of these other nations, man.
Right. And it's so filthy that it ain't gonna be inhabitable no more, man. The Lord is gonna, do away with it. All right, after He get the blood to even it out, it ain't even gonna be inhabited no more.
Oh, He's gonna turn it into an altar.
Yep. This it. Yeah, the scriptures say this is gonna be the altar of the Lord, man. This is a big altar. Take us to the book of Revelation.
You want some more than that? Verse 3.
Yeah.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
That's right. So everybody sat down, laid down in bed with this, with Babylon the Great, with this whore. Then contracted her diseases and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? They did filthy business with her. Okay, filthy communication, and also America has had a big negative influence on the whole world, man. So this place really got to go. You know. Go down to 5. That's go down to 7.
Okay. Verse 7. How much? Oh, okay. Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities."
That's right. So, hey, the sins of this place that reached into the heavens, man. Okay. So, hey, the Lord has suffered this place to do its dirt. All right, do all type of filthy, all type of abominations, man. Just imagine what was going on in the damn 1800s, man. All right, when Jake was in slavery, hardcore burning, man. Getting, you know what I'm saying? Our wives taken from us, our children taken from us, our manhood taken from us, getting hung, getting all type of stuff, man.
Branded.
Yeah. And like the brother brought out earlier, man, you done touched the apple of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh eye. You done touched the apple of Yahweh's eye, which is the Israelites. All right, and y'all also touched Yahweh's eye, man. He touched everything, man. Hey, ain't nothing but certain destruction coming to y'all.
And he had it where Yahushua came in the time of the Roman Empire just so it could be these same Roman Edomites, man.
Heavy. Yeah.
He could have had Yahushua come.
Grecian.
Yeah. Nah, he wanted
Roman.
Roman. He could have come in Egypt time, man.
That's heavy.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities.
That's right.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
And that's a multitude of things, man. Hey, that death. Okay, look at, just imagine not only chattel slavery, but all them deaths those wars had, man. World War I, World War II, what World War III gonna bring. And not just to mention the great wars, the wars that's mentioned. There's been many wars and battles that. Battle Gettysburg, battle of
Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. Hey, it's
Revolutionary War.
It's countless blood on this place, man. All right. Hey, the Lord is gonna clean it up by, repaying it with blood. All right. And cleansing with fire. That's the ultimate cleansing agent, man. From the thermonuclear missiles, man. Yep.
God says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquity."
That's right.
Iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double.
That's right. So it's gonna be double destruction. All right. Slavery is gonna
Double slavery.
Double slavery. All right. Hey, slavery in the kingdom to anybody's gonna be the worst. Hey, it's unimaginable. We only can imagine what the Lord gonna have to really put the spirit on us. It's gonna be His spirit of like anger to do what is coming to y'all, man. Hey, we ain't gonna do everything y'all did to us. All right, we gonna, cause y'all some freaks, man. All right, we ain't gonna do all that. All right, but imagination is gonna be open all the way up fully, man. So ain't gonna be no, you know what I'm saying? We gonna run out of ideas.
Verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, she lived deliciously, man. You know what I'm saying? Off the backs of the saints, man. Free labor. Y'all live deliciously, man. But now that time is up. The debt ceiling done reached, I forgot how much trillion.
Trillions. I just seen it the other day. Damn.
Like, I forgot 100 trillions. Like close to that. Like, the debt ceiling is up there, man.
But Esau wanted to get on you for paying your damn bills later.
Right. But then,
but
y'all
is dead. Pay your damn bills.
$80, y'all, man. $20, man. But then the debt ceiling trillions of dollars.
Pay y'all damn bills, man.
Yeah, pay y'all motherfuckers. But then you got billions of dollars to give to another country.
Yeah. Look how they giving Ukraine all that money, man.
Come on, man. but ain't doing nothing for the
For
ones
their
that's right
own
there.
people.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, on
Man,
your ass.
that's-
Oh shit, what?
Oh,
Rental
man.
center on your ass.
Rental center on your
Rental
ass.
center knocking on your door, what?
But E giving money to Ukraine, man. Every American could be straight if they drop that bread like they do to other countries.
Almost calling your ass, harassing your ass. About to get your car revoked.
See?
You ain't gonna have no
This
cars.
is why the Lord gonna
Oh,
destroy this
shit.
place, man.
That's right.
Because it ain't right, man.
Yeah, why you worried about so damn $100?
It's all in
Y'all
trillions
yeah,
of
right?
millions of debt.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's funny, bro. That's cool. It said, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her words, in the cup which she has filled to her double. How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow.
That's right. So, hey, man, you know, hey, America really hasn't seen any sorrow, man. All right, America has been tender, delicate, like, I'm going to get it right here, man. Isaiah 47 is going to talk about, because when you look at these other countries, man, they done actually been through wars, man. And they still, is recovering from wars, man.
Yep.
Japan still recovering.
Iraq?
All right, yeah, Iraq, Germany.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Different countries that actually had wars where America
land.
that really came over there and fucked shit up.
Oh.
Hey, man, they still recovering, okay? But America ain't never really been touched like that, man.
That place where they dropped them atomic bombs.
Japan.
Yeah. Them people still fucked up over there, man.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, it's still radiation over there, man. Isaiah 47, come down and sit in the dust, all right, which represents confusion, all right? Oh, virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. So that represents it's coming out of his piracy, okay? There is no throne. Oh, daughter of the Chaldeans, all right, because, hey, you know, you got all type of witchcraft, sorcery going on over here, man. But the scriptures say stand with your sorcery, or stand with your sorcery, all right, in that day. O daughter of Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover the locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. You know, and that's what the Lord is doing, and we're doing it for we're doing the bulk of it. Yep. But then you got it on lower levels where, you know, slavery's coming out. Yep. How y'all you know, took this land. Yep. All right, yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And y'all trying to cover up, because y'all even ashamed of this shit.
Yeah, you got other Edomites even saying it, man. It's an Edomite that read a book about some certain history. Yeah. He was like, man, now he see why they try to lie about all of the history now. Yeah. You know? So it's coming out, man.
Yeah, that's shameful spewing. That's shameful. Yep. That's a shameful glory, man.
Oh yeah, what you reading? They should be ashamed of their fathers or something like that. It's a verse like that, right?
Try to find it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they ashamed. Hey, you about to say like, no, I ain't got no slave. I didn't do that. No, my great granddad. No. Nah, but not knowing that y'all great granddad coming back. Great grandmother's grandfather's coming back. I'm gonna keep reading till you find that. The nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, the shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. That's talking about Yahushua. Yahushua, hey, he's not coming back as a man. He's coming as a full angelic being, full angelic force. On the right hand of Yahweh, with all of his power. He came as a man, you know, back in the Roman Empire, okay? But in this Roman Empire, he's coming and to fulfill everything. He's coming, you know, in his full power. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Yep. Okay, it's all right. Yep. Let's see, a couple more. Isaiah 13.
Isaiah 13 and 15.
And this is gonna back up what I was saying earlier, man, because when it talks about the end of it like a bear, it's talking about the Russians. Okay, it says I will put the Lord says He's gonna put hooks in His jaws. Okay, bringing it back to the the Soviet Union that it once was, man. Okay, and that Soviet Union had a whole bunch of countries, those Baltic states, okay, including Ukraine. And that's why it's a battle over there right now. Ukraine got to pick a side. Ukraine might go ahead and go back with Russia. You never know. But
it's Isaiah 13 and 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall be fall by the sword.
that's right.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, the Medes, okay, that landmass known as Russia, all right, where Jaffa used to reign, okay. Hey, and when them troops come over here, man, hey, you ain't gonna be able to pay them off, man. All right, they're gonna have the spirit of vengeance. After all the things that America has been doing to these countries, bro, out of all these years, man, just imagine you getting vengeance on a bullet. They done, you know what I'm saying, did the most despicable things to you. You know what I'm saying? But now you in a position where you gonna get you some gift.
Then you know the other countries, they grow up and bred to hate America, man.
Yeah. Bro, I'm talking about that's hundreds of years. They granddaddy taught them. They father.
Americans.
Yeah. Americans. Hey, look, something bad happened over there, like America.
They grew and bred to hate Babylon the Great, man.
Target practice being American. Flag, American.
The other Edomites, they don't care about even the skin color or whatever. They going out.
Yeah. Hey, they programmed to hate Americans.
It says, verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of their womb. Their eyes shall not spare children.
Hey, and when them foreign troops come over here, man, it's gonna be a wrap. Not to mention these miscreants that you got in America that's ready to take something, man. You got these little horny little idiots that ain't never got no box.
Men.
Ain't got no box. But then when Jacob's Trouble comes into play, when Second Ezra 15 comes into full play, hey, it's gonna be their playground, man. They gonna have their guns. And they just gonna be looking. And our spirit had me watching these end of the world movies, man. The Road. Well, basically, they was worried about. The woman said she basically killed herself because she said when they come, they gonna grape her. She said grape, and then grape the child, and then kill them all, eat them. And that's what this is what's gonna happen, man. It's gonna be cannibalism on the rise. You know what I'm saying? And all total anarchy. Jacob's Trouble.
Verse 19, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's right. And you know what happened with Sodom and Gomorrah, man? Fire and brimstone ran from heaven. Okay? And it's going to happen, that fire and brimstone is going to come in the form of those thermonuclear missiles now, man. That same technology that Yahweh Shem used in Sodom and Gomorrah is coming back. It's already here. That was high level technology that was used. It was, you know what I'm saying? That was thermonuclear missiles, bro.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, man. You can't put that passion out about you.
It says, verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
That's right. So there you go, man. Hey, and we're gonna end it with Revelation 14, chapter 8, and read down to 11.
Yes, hey, the Lord gonna destroy it. That's what he gonna do to Babylon, man.
That's right, man. He gonna totally destroy this place, man. Hey, y'all got a tab, y'all got a, hey man, it's a beautiful thing to be an Israelite, man. I thank the Lord that I'm an Israelite.
Yeah, God.
Lord, really, I pray that I'm part of the elect.
Yeah, God,
but if
man.
you're an Israelite, man, you
God.
just gotta, that's why, man, that's why we look at 2/3 like, you ain't even, all you gotta do is say thank you, man.
Yep.
Hey, I mean, I ain't saying keep doing what you do, but just
Yeah.
say thank you.
You have received benefits
Yeah,
and now have known, man.
You said Revelation what?
14 and 8 to,
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
That's right.
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
So it's all coming down to the end, man. All right, it's coming down to this final prophecy. All right, we Revelation 13 and 16, 15 and 16, and this is the punishment for taking that, man. All right, and then that worship of the beast, okay, goes into actually taking that charagma, man. Okay, because that's basically giving full reverence to this beast. You giving your whole body over. You basically bowing down on your knees and reverencing this, and that's why the scriptures say in the book of Revelation, the book of Romans, the 11th chapter, I have saved to myself 7,000 men that has not bowed down their knee to Baal. So he has 144,000 that's not going to take that charagma, that's not going to worship the beast. All right, and then it says that even then there's an election race. So you're going to have that 1/3 remnant. The elect is not going to take this charagma, okay? And if you do, you basically worshiping that beast, and that's the punishment. All right, being here and eating a damn nuclear missile, right?
That's why verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receiveth the mark of his name.
There you go. So hey, if you receive that charagma, all right, hey, like we said, it says they have no rest day and night. The Lord gonna prolong that. So we're gonna end it with that because we want to end it off of fear attack. We want to fear and scare our people into not taking this, man. So if you're a so-called Black, Latino, and Native American, hey, repent, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, seek your house shop first. Okay, and then everything else will be added unto you. Pray that you be a part of the elect, and do not take that charagma, man. We're coming into them times. So. Hey, Lord, when I was edified, giving our honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, no honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to you later.
Shalom.